when I was younger, my family, especially my grandma, used to always say, just save your money. Don't get any credit cards, just save your money, protect your credit. And when I was older, of course, I ran with that. But that is not how you get rich. Saving your money, well, let me rephrase. We're gonna save your money, but we're gonna do it in a different way. So this video is gonna be a real quick video. I'm gonna teach you guys how to save your money in a modern way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but go along with me. So I did a video talking about what I do with my cash. Like, wait, hold on, let me go back. None of this is gonna work if you do not have a job. You need a job. Get a job, and the side hustle extra cash, that's what we're gonna play with.
Let them know that everything big. Nail done, hair done, everything big. And my NY girls.
On my channel, I do have, on my channel, I do have different videos where I talk about how to make money, how to build credit, how to invest. I have a whole playlist. I'm gonna tag it all below for you guys to catch up. And also I teach you guys how to be a reseller, wholesaler, and all that. So catch up on those vlogs. Make sure you subscribe. So like I said, today's video is gonna be what to do with your cash, because cash doesn't have any value. Cash does not have any value. I did an analogy. So if you have $100 today, $100 cash, within 10 years, it will still be $100. But if you invest that $100, it could be, I don't want to quote anything, it could be double that $100. So keep that in the back of your mind. So saving money is good, but saving it the way that I'm about to teach you, which is investing. So the first thing, create a bank account. I know a lot of people do not have a bank account. They don't trust it. They rather go to a credit union. Get a bank account, and get a bank account that is FDIC insured. You know what I mean. Get that, make sure it's insured, and also get an account that does not have any monthly fees. Try to find one that has no monthly fees, because that's going to defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do. We're trying to get rich, right? Or whatever goal you have, that's what you're trying to reach, right? So after you get this bank account, we're good, right? All we want in this bank account is our monthly expenses. So calculate that. So if you have bills, card note, personal, miscellaneous, all that, calculate how much that is for a month, and that's how much you want in that account. So for instance, you get paid every 2 weeks roughly, or once a month. Just calculate that and just have that amount. Anything extra, that's what we're going to invest in. And also, if you have a side hustle, like I was saying in my last vlog, if you get any tip money, if you do bartending on the side, if you have a second job, that's the money we also going to want to invest in. Now, get the bank account all of the way. And also make sure your bank account has a saving account option. Even though majority of the bank accounts only give you about 1% back, it's nothing, but still, it's always good to have more than one account. Now, if you have not yet heard of or started, you need to do this right now, today. A high yielding savings account. High yielding savings account. I have about 3 different accounts, and I label, okay, that's my dog. Okay. So I have about 3, and I label which of those accounts that I'm saving for. I have one for emergencies, a rainy day, you know, if something happens, God forbid. So I have one account, it's just strictly just for traveling. So I put about, it depends on what's going on, you know what I mean? So I just put a little something in that account, and then I have another one for car, house, and all that. So that's why I named those 3 accounts. Those are 3 accounts that I have. And it's okay, you can have more than one high yielding savings account. And each of these accounts, I get about 4% back, 4.5% back. I feel like that is good. So each month, in one of my accounts, I get about, what, $25 a month? It don't seem like a lot. I know a lot of people, like, when I tell people, especially where you guys know we are vendors as well. Yeah, we are hustlers. So some of the places I try to teach them this. Like, you know, you guys need to create this, blah, blah, blah. And I tell them how much I get back. They're like, oh, that's not a lot. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm like, okay. To me, that's a lot. Just for having that account and just having my money sitting there, that's a lot to me. 25 bucks a month. So I just leave that in there, and this is building. I love that for me. I can have a list of mines that I go through, but like I said, you can just go on Google and type in high yielding savings account. And it's similar. When I was younger, I used to always hear create a CD account. It's like, but now that I'm older and I know a lot about I don't know a lot about finances, but I know a little bit about it from the people that I follow. CD's account is only about well, they have a year, a 5-year, or 10-year plan, but it's not that much money that you get back with a CD account. I prefer high yielding, but a CD account, either one is good, but like I said, I prefer high yielding savings account. And at least we get something back instead of just having a regular checking account. You know what I mean? At least we get something back. But I just feel like you need a checking account because you have, especially if you have a lot of bills, car note, all that good stuff. That's just personal appearance. I mean, personal preference. And also, if you have a credit union, I know a lot of people have a credit union. It's actually hurting you. It's hurting you, all the fees and all that, and when you deposit your own check, it's hurting you. So a checking account is a better way, in my opinion. Okay, so we got the savings account, bank account, and a high yielding savings account. Now let's talk about investing. So you need a brokerage account. I like Infidelity, Sort. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I heard a lot of bad things about Robinhood. I have a Robinhood account. I created that account when the CEO, he went viral. I don't know if you guys know that, but I remember vividly. He was on live, somebody screen recorded, and he was giving away some secrets about what him and his friends do and how they are millionaires and all that. So that's the reason why I got Robinhood, but I've been hearing bad things about it. But I like Fidelity. So a brokerage account is basically where you're going to buy your stocks from. Create your account. It's free to create it. They also have an option for a Roth IRA, traditional. That is a retirement plan. I know it is like morbid to think about retirement, especially if you're at a young age, but it's always in the back of my mind, especially knowing that Social Security is running out. It's always in the back of my mind, like, okay, I need a plan. I know I'm far away from it, but still, I just like to have security just in case, you know what I mean? So that's where I buy my stocks, and also I have my Roth IRA with them, retirement plan with them. And I also have a video on my channel where I talk about 401k and a Roth IRA. I compared it, but it's actually my opinion. So either one is good. A 401k comes from your job, but either one is good as long as you're saving something for the future, just in case something's going on. You know what I mean? Just in case. So create an account and then start investing. Now, this is the thing. Do a little bit of research. I know I'm funny when I say a little bit of research. So let me explain what I mean by a little bit of research. What I do when I pick out my stocks to buy, to invest in, I just pick ones that I like. You know what I mean? And also, I do have Donald Trump's stock, President Donald Trump. I am not a fan of Donald Trump. I ignore a lot of policies when I saw that he had his coin, and I did invest in it. So that's just a prime example of, just taking a risk. That stock was a risk, but I still have his stock, and I'm not going to sell it. I'm not, because it's growing. I checked my stock market, and my investment with Donald Trump's, his coin is growing. Okay, so this is a prime example. And okay, let me explain this. But like I said, I know I'm backpedaling, but this is what I do. I just pick companies that I feel like it's going to be here within 20 years. AI, of course, AI is going to be here. I feel like that's going to be a new thing. Apple, Walmart, Costco, Amazon. So those are the main ones that I do invest in. That's how I'm saying. Do your research. I don't want to move like, oh, this is the one I'm doing. No, just pick which ones you feel that's going to be here within 20 years. That is the perfect way to buy stock. Longevity. Okay, that was a lot. And I'm supposed to be doing my makeup, yeah. So, that is basically it. That is what I do with cash. It's basically invest it. We're doing a new version of saving money. This is the way we're gonna do it. Like, you don't have to do it my way. I'm just giving you suggestions, but I'm like, I wish I knew about this when I was younger, but it's okay. You know what I mean? We started now, and it's fine. It don't matter as long as we started somewhere. And I said this in my last Get Ready With Me, which was yesterday. Make sure you follow me, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'm just saying, like, cash, just the physical money. I love money, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, you're not building anything with just a physical cash. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't trust banks and all that good stuff, but cash, you're not gonna build anything. And it hurts me when I hear people like, oh, I have all this money in my checking account, or I have this all this, I just keep my money on me and stuff like that. And I'm just looking, I'm like, you need to invest it. Invest it. Put it back in your business. If you don't have a business, start a business. You know what I mean? And it don't have to be like a big, start off something small. You need to start generating extra cash, especially out here in California. It takes about it's a lot of money, you know what I mean, to live out here. It costs a lot of money. Millionaires have 7 sources of income. Keep that back in your mind too, especially if you're trying to get rich. I have goals. I have a lot of things that I want in life. It's a lot of things that I love. You know, I like to travel, I like to shop, but I'm slowing it a lot of stuff down because I have a bigger picture that I'm trying to do. But yeah, that is it. That's what you do with cash. That's how we're going to save our money now.